clicked the button, it just didn't register. But thank you. Thank you for telling me. I am muted. Yeah. All right. So, thinking where we left off on last time. We were kind of going through some dialogues that you can talk to Flynn when you're here. So I wanted to be able to. We've done the what do you think about the childhood, and then we were just starting the grandfather. So what do you think of my grandfather? I never had the chance to meet him. He died before we met, so I only know what you in the history books told me. And so my thought is here we would kind of go into either history books, and then this is Clara. And then we'd say it's one of these weird ones where like no real person would actually ask these things because they already knew like your stream starting jump scare really caught me off guard earlier today. I have one of your VODs on and completely forgot about it. Well, yeah. It's the make sure you're paying attention to my stream thing because you know it's this timer. I guess it's not a timer, but it's just like there's a little thing going on and people tune out, so it helps people actually pay attention. Were you watching the Wednesday stream? If so, then you probably got the spoilers. I guess I could say, what did you think of the history books? But like, obviously, yeah, it's still like there's a little bit of like you have to suspend your disbelief a little bit just as the player because the player wants to know, right? But yeah, like in reality, like if these people have been friends since third grade, they would not be doing that. And damn it, Karazist beat me to it. Good job. You won this time. You won this time, Karazest. Eventually, yeah, I would probably definitely need German translation. I'm just working first on getting everything written, but then yeah, that'd be awesome. Because I have a lot of text. This is just one of these tables. I have a lot of dialogue so far. I will. I'll definitely hit you up for that. Oh yeah, what did you think? Yeah. Paris asked my spell checker. Yeah, we'll do. What did Clara? This is even the weirder one. It was like, what did you get? What impression did you get from my telling of him, or something like that, or like, how would I phrase this in something way that kind of feels a little bit more natural? So if you're asking like, I guess because like, what did I? Crap. You did do that. Yeah, Kirby is in here. He's laying on the ground. I missed it. You are correct. I'm a little tired today. I fell asleep at 9. I should not have stayed up that late. And I know people are gonna be like, 9's not late, but it is for me. I was supposed to fall asleep at like 8:30 at the max. And 9:30 came around, and or like 9. Yeah, it was like 9, probably 30 by the time I actually fell asleep. So that means so much less sleep. It's not cool. Good job, Kirby. 4 for 4. We've got him well trained now. Here's the little redeem sound, and then knows he needs to come up to get his treats. Okay. So these are like the questions, and then history. He always wants more treats. The dog. One, then, oh, F. Oh, God. Oh, sweet. Wait, what? Oh, damn. I don't think this thing does. Oh, it does do undo. See reasonably well. Actually, that having locale generator. Can I just like generate locales? Does this work? Okay. I bet I have to like select these tables now and like. Yeah, because I don't just add French into here. Or add German into it. So I'll have to go to like data localization.
Dear Kirby, don't worry. Treats are coming in 8.5 minutes.
You hear that, Kirby? It actually did quiet. It did work this time. It's not a scam. All right, there's the cooldown on it. I was like, why do you know about 8.5 minutes? But yeah, it's a cooldown. So wait, if I go English, French, table editor. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. There's something to remember. I need to actually add missing tables. I need to not like pay attention to this too much because I was just wondering because I don't know actually how to add other languages, which I probably should have just like said, hey, these are the languages I'm going to support eventually. But I only put French in there as like a second one because I kind of know French, so at least I could potentially handle that. But well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. So history books. The history books. So here's some history. So Castor Redmont. Um, the age. He's downfall to him. I think that's one line. I mean, we'll do another line. Yeah. Then 2. Hey, Robotech. How's it going? I'm just doing all the dialogues right now. So much dialoguing. So I think I have this timeline basically done. So he seemed to were I'm pretty good. I need to check if this is a word or if I'm just imagining it to be a word. I don't need you. Don't need you. So think of this. Impair the appearance of. Impair the quality of spoil. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. The last two were marked with constant infighting. I guess I'll say, well, for the first 10 years of reign. Stable. The last two are marred with constant infighting. Oh yeah, that is yeah, it's a different rain, right? Yeah, it's rain. Yeah. Welcome back, irregular. With constant, this is probably infighting, right? Or infighting. Your shooting for more reforms. Last two were marred with constant infighting with The smart checkbox is used so you can do. Let's see if I have a good example here. So what you can do is you can then insert handlings. So when I say pickup text, I can supply it with some information of an amount of an item, so the 0 and the 1, like a string format, and I can condition it so that if there's only one of them, I think, yeah, so this, no, this is, if there's a plural amount of them, I put the, just the name, so I'll like pick up wrench or something. But if there's like many wrenches, then I'll say pick up 6 wrenches. And so yeah, that's that part. Past time. Regular beat you to it. Fear's Nest. He's saving you some points. Ready, Kirby? Oh no, you missed it. Oh wow, this is really not focused on the right thing. I was not trying to. Here we go. Kirby. That's one. Oh no. He got quite a few. Last two, he was 30 basically, yeah. Democratic reforms. Which, the whole, wait, so. Guild, billions. Of the billions of people in a row. Yeah, that's basically. I think because I'll eventually have the intro slides, to say kind of the Republic type thing that owns it now, so people will know about that part. Okay, so then there's I guess maybe should I add one more about kind of. I don't think you need to explain that. Basically, like he basically left shortly after he had his like first child, the son, and then that son eventually had Clara, basically. Um, but this is effectively it'd be like 70-ish years after the incident, something around that time. I haven't figured out the exact range, but it's been quite a few years. So what did Clara tell Flynn? Was quite gentle and kind to you. You pretty hard. This is 2, but this is actually going to be Clara. That seems okay. That's not quite what I want to do. So just to give you guys the context, basically on her 8th birthday, her grandfather was like taking her out to like buy her like birthday shoes or something. I don't know what she exactly was buying, but he was gonna buy her like a present, and it was gonna be like a nice little treat from his like the grandfather, right? But then people recognized him and basically killed him because they saw who he was, and then they killed him in front of her on her birthday, and kind of ruined her birthdays from then on. But so I want to phrase this a bit better to make it more natural, though. So you never. I told me exactly what happened, but he died on your birthday. Never since you refused to celebrate him. I wonder, like, this might prompt her to actually tell him exactly what happened. So I think yeah, that's my music. Against it's recognized right with a Z, or is it with an X? Yeah, that's logical. Recognize, recognized. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's set it right. Um, heard on the news. Um, I get why. Okay. Okay, so now I need to actually connect all of this up. Jeez. Talk about the past. Okay. So grandfather. So dialogue lines. Okay. So we have the first one is I think only one line, right? Talk about grandfather. What do you think about grandfather? I never had the chance to meet him. He died before you. So this is only one line. Grandfather Flynn. That's gonna be 0. Dialogue options. Okay, so then there's 2. There's gonna be history books and what declare? We don't have any conditions. And then I'm gonna say need to make another dialogue part for grandfather history books. And then dialogue lines. How many dialogue lines are in the history books? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. History books 1. History books 2. History books 3. Okay. And then this should auto advance back to right now it should get back to the options here, so I need to actually make a separate one for dialogue part. We go to grandfather options, and so I'm going to take these two, paste them here. Does that work? Seemingly not. Oh, it just didn't update instantly. Sweet, okay. So then we blank out these, and then we auto advance to grandfather options. So then we have like a root, and then the history one will auto advance as well back to this. And then I guess I have to have another one for this is probably going to be a more core game. Let's talk about something else, basically. Why did I capitalize everything there? That's weird. Stupid camel case. Thoughts. Okay. Actually, I guess there wouldn't be a period there. Okay. And then so that would auto advance back to I guess childhood. No, not childhood. It would auto advance back to the root, which this goes back to. Oh, talk about past root. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Have your chores go well and your plans are fun. Okay. So that would go back if you chose, let's talk about something else. And then you need to fill out these parts though. So history books, and then I need to actually create the other part. Dialogue part. Grandfather Clara's. Just do Clara. And then grandfather options. Okay, so then history books. We have these. These are all from Flynn. You're getting a feast today, Kirby. Yeah, this would all be Flynn. Okay, and then Father Clara. This one's a bit different. I think it had 3, but I could be wrong. It's 4. Okay, so Flynn, Clara, Flynn. Okay, and then I gotta go -1, -1. Clara parts. Okay, and then again, this should take us back to the talk about past route. Okay. I think that's... I think I finally filled that out. Okay, so Flynn route. Talk about past. Talk about past. This has a condition of unexplained portal. Okay. So I feel like I definitely need to test this now because like I've done so much stuff that I need to actually see if I've actually fixed everything and done everything right. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Do a little test run. Of course, we get to now wait for the full minute or something before it loads. Nice little coffee break time. This is Kirby. Petting the doggo time. Cool. Still good one, eh? Free pet scene. Stupid dog. Let's go. Hey, let's go. We're gonna eventually need to make like Flynn actually have like some footstep sounds because he's just like a little silent follower right now. Anyways, Oh, wait, this is not a HUD dialog. Did I purposely not make it HUD dialog? I think it was supposed to be a HUD dialog. And also, he's supposed to walk over there after this. Yeah, okay, so I think that was supposed to be a HUD dialog. So that's the first thing that's wrong. Sucks that's not something I can change. I need to actually go to the scene to change that. I think it's a pretty good jump scare, though. The opening the door part. I even kind of forgot about it because I was so like thinking about Flynn not having footstep sounds. I should put that in my head. Right. Okay. I did that one. I need to eventually have Flynn footstep sounds. Okay. But the thing that I need to change. You mean like the transition to the dialogue? Because that actually isn't intentional. It's yeah, I've upgraded to Notepad. I just feel like Trello for this stuff hasn't been so great because like it's just like there's so many small little things that I'm not planning it all out of like everything I want to do and then doing it. I'm in this case just kind of setting it up and then yeah, it's supposed to be HUD dialog. There we go. And then Flynn moved to position. So I think he didn't move to the position because the dialogue screen came up and froze him in place. But yeah, because I'm like, Trello's nice when you know everything you need to tackle and then can put it there. But this I haven't had really that flow. Yeah, that was it doesn't actually have to be a dialogue screen. What are you barking? You been spoiled too much? I'm giving you too many? You know, just expect it every moment. Just relax. No, Kirby. Okay, let's try this out again. Watch that else. Okay. He's not stopping following me. Interesting. What's my mouse feel weird? I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. But yeah, he's still on me. Weird. Okay. Kirby. No. Okay, so if I go to scene here. Dr. Joseph. If I activate this again, I accept the resume. No, one second. It's just gonna loop in. Okay. No, it's just acting funny for some reason. Okay. Was set inactive. And so then if it's inactive, you still follow me around now? You still follow me around. Okay, so something's wrong with that. I have a 10-minute cooldown. He can't eat that many treats. It's not good for him. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's why. I changed how this thing worked, but then it enable doesn't do anything. It's this. I need to actually set false. Okay. Was another one? God damn. These spammers are active today, eh? You're on it today too, care assist. So haven't been able to like even get one by you. Hey, I have black coffee. It's good.
I also only have like 1 cup a day.
And it's not like a big cup either, so I moderate it. I think it's really just like if you have like a coffee that's like a super sugary thing, it's not as good for you. Oh my god, I didn't recompile. Not safe for lifespan? Damn. One sec. Kirby was a thirsty doggo. Wait. I did actually recompile, right? Yes. Still must work in that portal down there should be able to get us to the main lab. That's main lab. Is the big comment there? The portal should be able to just get to the main lab that's deep underground. Yeah, it's probably fine. Portal doesn't seem on right now, but you should be able to turn it on with the control panel to the side of it. So many options. While we're here, though, you should look around. Seems like there are some lockboxes. Seems like there are some lockboxes around. Maybe that's too many arounds. Some lockboxes that may still have some useful stuff in them. I wonder if you kind of miss that if you... I wonder if I should not do that. Because so this line comes up with these options. But I feel like that might be missed. Because people are then immediately just looking at the options. I don't think they often read this. So I might want to not do that. Let's go to... No, this is just in Flynn dialogues, right? Seems like there are some lock boxes that may still have some useful stuff in them. Okay, so how do you open lock boxes? So first you'll connect your computer to the box and it'll start beeping Morse code at you. You just need to decipher the code and then use it after the command open. So for example, if the box is beeping dash dot dot, you would type in open mi and open sesame. I feel like that needs to have a exclamation mark. Open sesame. Just be careful if you type in the wrong code, that will make a really loud siren sound. Okay. I already talked about this, talked about the past. Kind of odd that still shows it that. Oh, so I don't have a back here. Okay, so I should put in that. Just put that in. Dialogues. Talk about the past. Talk about the past route. Okay. Talk about something else. And then this should go to the Flynn route. Okay. Well, that's actually incorrect. Okay, so Let's talk. Yeah, that is Clara. Okay. Okay, so let's fix that. Childhood. Right, yeah, -1 and -1. Okay. Because we have quite the stories about the granddaughter of the infamous caster Redmont. After a while, though, I realized. Yeah. Realized you're just another person in need of a friend. Need of a friend idea. It was pretty lonely until I met you in grade 3. I just transferred in there, so I was in need of a friend myself. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I need to put this before and then like it remains after, but I think it coming in with all the options, I think people will not see that and they'll just read the options at that point. So I'm gonna go to thing, dialogue screen. Okay, so that I think is in display last night. Okay, so then I think I did, yeah, if this I think, yeah, just comment out this. I'll recompile that next time, but we'll see how that feels. So what do you think of my grandfather? We never had the chance to meet him. He died before I met, so I only know what you in the history books have told me. What do the history books tell you? Let's see. I should comma that. Let's see if I remember. Period. Caster Redmont rose to the power at the age of 18 when his father passed away and the crown fell to him. He seemed to govern pretty well for the first 10 years of his reign, with the Union being quite stable and peaceful. The last 2 were marred with constant infighting, with the planet Uro in particular leading the front in pushing for more democratic reforms. Then the whole Uro incident happened, which killed all of the billions of yeah, that doesn't make sense. Which killed everyone on Uro, I guess. Killed everyone on Uro and led to Caster's ouster in exile. What did I tell you about them? Always looked up to him. He seemingly was quite gentle and kind to you. You never told me exactly what happened, but he died on your birthday, and ever since you refused to celebrate it. He wanted me to buy some fancy new shoes for my birthday, so took me shopping against the advice of my father. While we were out, some people recognized him and then attacked us. He had me run home to safety. I ran home only to hear later that they had killed him right there on the streets. I have to say, it's horrible. I get why birthdays wouldn't feel the same after that. Okay. Sweet. So I need to fix the dialogue thing. I'm gonna go out and then recompile that. So we'll recompile this. Okay. Um, oh, that's weird. So I could actually talk to him beforehand. I think I was supposed to disable that while he was running over. But it's just let's talk about the past. Yeah, I think that is probably better. Okay. So yeah, the visuals, I need to like start a fresh save, I think. To fix the portal there. 'Cause it's not supposed to be on. Then what else was I supposed to do? Wrong one. Yeah, so I've done the dialogue after the flicker. Right, okay, it was that I need to stop him. Right, okay, so I need to go back to the other scene. Basically, I need to make it so that I turn off his dialogue when he starts running over, so you can't talk with him until he's like over there and ready to be talked to. So I think this is in persistent tracking after jump scare. Move to position. Yeah, it is set to interact, but I feel like I don't turn it off. Oh wait, is it? I think I know what I need. Flynn follow, invert. Okay, so I think what I had to do is that this was supposed to, or not this one, the flicker was supposed to, instead of doing all these, go remove, remove, and then it was supposed to call after jump scare. Set active. Right, and so that should have all been done there. Initiates the dialogue, it sets him to move, it turns off his follow. I should probably put the follow first just in case, but it should be fine. Turns off the follow, sets him to move. Why is there 2 of the follow? I don't need 2 of the follow, I think. And just remove that. And then it turns off the initiate to interact, and then this should turn back the interact. Alright, so there's that part. And then I guess I might as well make a new save and then figure out if that fixes the portal. Let's do that whole shebang. Load game. See, seriously? Okay, it seems like there's a moment before right, okay, so the reason why is I set the thing to happen in the dialogue after jump scare, right? It's this dialogue that actually adds the thing, but that dialogue isn't finished. So what I should do is instead of it's this, it should be here that I call it. Oh, Kirby. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is copy. Let's see if I can paste this in here. Paste. Or can I go paste like this? There we go. Set active, Flynn initiate. Yeah, and then I can remove this one. And then what I do need to check though is because I have that that warning that's been happening. Is if I go to initiate dialogue on dialogue ended only happens if dialogue's created. Oh no, it should mean that yeah. The HUD should have that then. Let's just check. don't actually call it. On dialogue complete. Yeah, I should be going on dialogue ended. Invoke. And then on dialogue ended equals null. And then do I not call this? I must call this over here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's just how I need to handle it over there. So that should make it so that I'm not allowed to talk to him until that thing has happened. Okay. So I'm gonna make this one a little longer. Just because I want him to get further over. So I did actually recompile this, right? I don't think I actually recompiled it. No, I did, supposedly. Wait, so am I able to talk to him while this is happening? Okay, we just need to go outside. Alright. So I still can't chat with him. That's strange. So because on this part, it's literally giving the effects and then calling this. And it's not like I... Did I... Oh. I guess I didn't save that. Okay. That was the issue. Alright. Makes sense why it was not working. Life is playing with Kirby outside. So. After jump scare. Dialogue, we gotta copy this. Go paste it in here. And then remove it from over here again. Go save. There we go. And now we should actually have it work. Chat to him, can't chat to him, can't chat to him, can't chat to him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's just see what that load. I load from here now. Oh god. Oh god. Where's Flynn? He's just chilling. Hey Joseph. Doing alright there? Having a good time creeping behind the door? You little creepo? Little creepy man. Alright, well I guess I need to deal with some save issues there, because Flynn is nowhere to be seen and Joseph's still around, so lots of things to fix there. Okay, so why Flynn? Yeah, where even is Flynn? Okay, he's back at the beginning. Okay, so this is probably because it was inactive. This wasn't persistent. This probably hasn't been added to the persistent. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's why. All right, so there was no saving there. All right. We fully borked this save then, but I gotta fix that. So I'm gonna add the after jump scare to the stuff there. So probably in this, I should just turn off the... Where is this? To avoid this. Because it is properly tracking, it's just obviously he's still here. So I probably need to do something like do I do something like this where I would track this? Oh, I guess I can't. This isn't going to work now because I'm doing this in play mode. But I'll put this in the tracking, and then when I activate this, I'll turn this thing off. And so that will, in turn, you know,
Do the things I need to do.
I think that'll work. Okay. So yeah, let's go into here. Okay. Should only be able to activate once, and then I'm gonna resist this state. We are going to also call it after this and go set inactive. So that should save it as off. And then need to make sure that in persistent tracking, we are actually persistently tracking jump scare. Okay. All right. Do I not? I also don't have second dialogue in here, which I should probably have. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, so I guess let's try clean run now. See how that works. Save, and then go again. I do a new game. All right, I need to update those, the objectives. Like the one you gave me, I read every word. Right, of course. Let's see, open it. But I guess like this does feel weird. The end dialogue part feels weird. When you tap it and then it comes like this. Actually worked. Did you not test this before? And yeah, the portal's off, good. So that's actually good. So let's save right here. And see what happens when we load. Okay, so the door doesn't actually say open. And I also can't talk to Flynn anymore. Right. Okay, yeah, I know why that happens. The door probably should be staying open. The other doors are open, so I just need to add that to a persistent tracker too. Right, okay. So I need to change Flynn and the door. Let's change Flynn first. So he has a thing for interacting. Initiate on interact. Yeah, so that should be saving that because it should be saving this thing's state. And his follow state. Now that maybe the thing that's breaking that is that this ignore when skipping. Yeah, it was turning it off, and that's probably happening after. So we'll ignore that one because that's managed by Flynn. The only thing that could happen is if you like save before he gets there, maybe there's an issue. Maybe I should move the save to a different area. Does feel good there, so but maybe I'll yeah, so what I might do is just disable these two and then enable them when he gets there, just to make sure that it's all nice there. Okay, so and then we want to stateful reactor group. And just this guy goes in here, and then we go and the collider should just be something. And then help text, I need to have like a set active on initiate. Initial state is off. This is going to be the help text. And then we drag that in there too. And then we keep that. Then we have a save for it, so I just need to keep it. So it's going to start inactive. Which I guess I could actually like turn these things off. All right, and then we will have this room manage it, maybe persistent objects. We'll throw that in there, and then when we have thin init active, then we'll also init the save terminal. Stateful reactor group set active. Okay, so you shouldn't be able to save before he's set that, and then that'll deal with that kind of edge case that we're gonna have. All right, so I've dealt with the Flynn thing. There was the Flynn, there was a save terminal. Was there something else that I was supposed to be doing? Because he wasn't being saved to interact. Oh, this door. Yeah, this door wasn't being saved. And I think that's just a matter of... because this should have an initiate. Yeah, so I just need to put that inside this. So this door, 04, needs to also be in here. Okay. One thing I've been also that's bothering me is in level generator. Not level generator. Map generator. I really do not like this. I'm thinking. So I have base room. What is base room? Nothing else. Okay, and then remember if anything implements room, corridor piece implements room, but that's, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what I want to do Let's have a public system dot action list of do base rooms. Maybe base room. I guess I can do this in the base room class. Actually, I think no. I think it's still room. I think it's just room that I want. Add room to list. And what we're gonna do in here, I'm gonna go, I guess, down here, lay low. Go void wake equals, I guess I need to make a method for this, so void wrong thingy here. Add this, and then we go add to list, and then void on destroy. Mine is in the list. So then what I should be able to do, the map generator, I go list of rooms. So this should be able to be even in start. Rooms equals a new list of room, and then we go room dot that's it. Did I not write static here? I did not. This needs to be static. Yeah, so that should actually manage adding all of them. Yeah, okay. I'm happier with that. Just how much of a difference that actually makes, I don't know, but we'll see. Once this thing functions, I definitely want to go through like every single texture in my game, which is going to be very boring, but I need to go to like every single tree texture and map like texture that we have in the lab stuff, and just make sure that they're not anything obscene, because the way I'm translating a lot of this stuff, any detail, like super detailed stuff that they have at like a high resolution isn't going to be seen. So it just there's no reason to keep it and then have the game be like way bigger. Stuff. Okay, so he's there. You can talk. Oh, this isn't actually savable anymore. Okay, yeah, I need to start a new well, to do that. Good thing is that glow. So that's purely from my point light. Interesting. Hmm. That's one second. Yeah, it's obviously that. I'm just wondering if there was a way to not have the glass do that, but then have the generally everything else. Because it obviously makes it just look like it's light, where this is meant to more simulate like what your dark, like what you can just naturally see. You know, in the dark. So it just looks weird that there's like this, you know? Hmm. What material is this glass? Window, glass. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure how I would stop that. It's probably not something I can fix. Yeah. I don't know how I would. Start like writing like a custom logic there somehow. Okay. Anyways. Let's go to the menu. Okay, let's go new game. Goddamn, that's slow. I guess Flynn does not care about walking through me. Probably should make him care, but I'm not sure how I do that. Okay, so let's save. See if everything actually loads properly. Door still isn't saved. Okay. Flynn is actually here and has all the options that he should have. So it's just this door that's not saving, which is weird. I also just want to quickly check. So what are the big things that happen here? This is the big load, right? Player loop. Fixed update. Physics processing. Huh. Okay. And over here. There's one. Save manager update. Interesting. Oh, I guess because yeah, this is loading. Yeah, this is calling the load. So it's instantiating a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay. That's right. Anyways. Yeah, door's still closed. So I thought though, so I put this door I thought was now inside here. No, I dragged 03 into here, which is already in here. Okay. Woo! All right. Let's go over there and fix that then. Have I fixed any of the? Yeah, so this one's good. Of course, I just dragged the wrong door. So I just want to put the doors together because I think it's just nicer if you do that. And then save. And then I can, yeah, so save, and then I go back to here. should be able to fix this by... Let's just pause this for a second. I just want to see this big initial load. It's all just early update preloading stuff, basically. It's just loading things like... Editor only. Interesting. So it might even be faster out of this. We'll see. Okay. Oh. The save actually doesn't work anymore. That's interesting. 5. Okay, so that does save now, but this is no longer having its state saved. Which is not cool. So why would that be? So now I put this in... I thought I had it in this room. Save terminal, yeah. So save terminal should be saved if it's coming off as inactive. So if I set active here, then I save, and then I load. It's now working again. Weird. Okay, but then if I go to the menu and load, does it not work then? No, it now works again. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe it was just an old save. Dude, it sounds like A, right? Or is it M? There it is M. Okay. Why is it so hard to pick this thing up? Looking at sidewall right now. That's what it thinks I'm looking at. Sidewall 2. Where the hell is sidewall 2? Oh, this is part of this thing, right? So instead of thinking it's hitting item pickup, it's detecting sidewall. That's a little weird. Do I have 2 sphere colliders? Oh, one that's a trigger and one that's not a trigger. Okay, that's fine. It's when I move back that I can actually see it. So is this now like... Pause it here. No? Right. interactor acast. Ignore things that are farther. Yeah. Okay, let's maybe make this larger. I don't want to make it too large because I don't think it needs to, but because just to check that right now. So we go. So not attached, yeah. Okay. Bench. Okay, right. So I should have a full floor thing. So the question is, item pickup is in there. Is in there twice. Sidewall and chest. Okay. So there's these three things that are potentially hitting. And the distance for sidewall is 2.7, and the distance for this is 2.3, and the distance for this is 2.25. So how in the heck? Well, okay, so now this is actually when it was working, right? Okay, so because it was actually showing me it, right? Yeah. So when I go back here though to this situation, so if I just pause it for a second, then go to here. I guess it still runs when I'm paused. Interesting. So hits are sidewall 2, chest, floor, and colliders. So this, yeah, it's probably a situation where it doesn't even get the option of my item pickup because I had made this too small. Okay. Fine. Let's just recompile that, see if that fixes it. Let's see, like, how big are all these images? If I like 4K images. Oh my god. Jeez. Let's say like 1,000 instead. just do this for the forest too. Here, textures. I'm almost certain these things probably have a certain similar thing. You know, they decided, yeah, I'm gonna randomly make a 4K image for my thing here. So let's just. Oh, they do actually have some that are smaller. Yeah. I think Portal 2 is all that really matters. So that's the only one I'm using. Okay, and then there's human textures. I bet also probably some 4Ks in here. Only 2K. With a lot of them. So let's just all move these down to like 1K. Okay. And then nature. This is the last one, I think. Yeah. So damn. They didn't put all the textures in one spot. Damn. That makes it annoying. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that one yet. Because it's a little bit more annoying to change. 8K? You gotta be kidding me. Is this literally an 8K? No, that's just what their maximum is, but jeez. I just had a heart attack there. Could do though is I could search for type, texture, and specifically this. I don't really care about the light maps, but so many trees. Okay. This is gonna take a long while, probably. 200. Okay, you know what? I'll do this later. It's gonna take. I'll do it after I end my stream. But yeah, I'll just downgrade all these. Because that's gonna take a minute or so. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna play. The whole thing was I changed the interactor so that it should hopefully work better. Maybe. Maybe or maybe not. everything still looks exactly the same. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. Now it's much better. So holy shit, that's lagging the fuck out of my game. Is that all from the interactor? Physics not processing. Jeeps. Yeah, it's like really uncool. Physics fix update. Why is that so expensive? Um, does seem to be called 8 times. Which is strange. Should only be called once a frame. So there's the hits, but then Len should be like 6, so it should only go to 6. But I guess it's still... Hmm. Yeah, like, jeez. Yeah, this is... Yeah, physics not processing. Unity, physics, dot. Da-da-da-da. There's a physics section, I guess, yeah. None of these are particularly crazy. Basically just physics queries, right? There's just 3 of them. There's always 3 consistently. Interesting. Then memory spikes exactly then. Or the allocated in frame, yeah, garbage collection added in frame. Hmm. It's really frustrating. Let's see. I thought that maybe I can use these. physics world collision world cast. I have no idea what this person's doing. Um, Kind of wondering why I'm even doing raycast non-allocated. Why don't I just use a raycast? Instead of like raycast. So I just want to find the closest thing. So yeah, why haven't I just doing if physics dot raycast mostly all of these except for removing hits. Then you need actually, there's a different one that gives me an out. So let's just so I want a range, I want a layer mask, and then I want the origin. Origin, direction, out, max distance, layer mask. Yeah, this okay, so this one. So it would have just been the third value is the out. Okay. Out, raycast hit info. And then yeah, we just grab the hit, and then I just basically do something like this. Why do I right if there was like two things that you can interact with, but one of them is interactable that's disabled at the time, I guess. That was the reason why I'm doing this. I feel like that's less likely than anything else. So I won't need that. Let's just comment that out, and then we'll see. See, I can't have the game lagging that much, just to ensure that like an object is a little bit better. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Good day, Karazest. I'll probably be wrapping up soonish anyways. Alright. Did I actually do it? Right? I'm not sure I did. Right. Still getting lag spikes? Well, then maybe, yeah, this... Okay, this was exactly the reason why. Because this thing is disabled, but it's blocking this now. I'm still getting them. It's crazy. So yeah, I think this is why I had to have that way. Okay. thing I might do though is let's try see if we can get away with just like 8. I didn't recompile. Oh, damn. Cancel. Every time. And surrender pipeline. Just like almost all of the just taken up by that. Player update is like so little. All rendering. Whoa. This is just like some physics weirdness. Just checking. Was that because the doors are not marked static? Just opened, but that some reason is very intensive. Well, I'm just gonna look over here. Bounce averted. Alright. So just did it. So that's the TI one. I'm just opening some of these boxes just so that I can go and save and make sure that their state actually all saves. It's funny when I see my character walk by. That one, then go back up to the save, because that's what we should be testing. Okay, so this one's open and claimed. That one's open but not actually taken. And these are, yep, okay, so that's all savable and good. Extracting that values. Need the electric components. Okay. No, that's a pretty good spot to stop. I need to write down, before I forget this though, that I need updating objectives past
They need to be like, go into the labs. And then probably once you
open that door, the objective should switch to talk to Flynn, and then the objective will switch to maybe like investigate the panel, and then I should actually be writing this. So explore ruins and talk to Flynn. Check out panel. Find make lock boxes, and then fix panel. So I want to have one more conversation with Flynn, and then we gotta activate portal. That's gonna be basically the next ones that we need to do. So I need to do all of that. We'll see how much I can do with that in next day, but that's basically the focus of next time. And then going through the portal should restart. Should not restart the level, but that'll be part of the whole changes there. Cool. All right. So let's get a raid out. Let's go raid the captain. I haven't done that for a while. But Indy is also up. Damn, looks like a lot of people are. No, I'm gonna raid. I want to raid Indy Owl. Owlie. I haven't seen him for a bit. He's doing a cool game. So let's choose. Oh, it's offline. Oh, okay. I think this needs to. I need to refresh my screen thing here. Oh. Hey, Ronders. It's me to show up just before I'm about to raid out, but good morning to you. Yeah, let's go Captain. Let's do it. Let's say hi to Captain. Okay. Thanks everyone for coming in, and I will see you guys in Captain's stream in just one moment. All right, see you there. Bye-bye now.